Hello and welcome to a very special edition of the videos I've just started making. It came. I didn't tell you about it, but it came. It is my ALS trauma bag. And I'm here to unbox it with you. Sorry about the unsafe looking knife angle. I shouldn't be cutting towards people. Okay. Now I get to see it. This is huge. There's a note. This looks like it's my receipt. And I'm very impressed they got this to me within 5 days of me ordering it. This would be the Lightning Products, KieranBags.com. Try not to take out the camera doing this. So, here it is. I'm going to move this off to the side. The bag. I'm sorry that it is a bit of a mess. Is our salt and pepper shaker? It's Marie Antoinette. So yeah, there's that. It's kind of funny, but not. And all my stuff. Holy cow, that is heavy. It's in the bag. So this bag comes in a crinkly cellophane wrapping. So I just cut that and slide it out. Awesome. I'm so excited. I actually saved up for this over the summer while I was in school by selling some paintings and drawings that I've made. I am super excited. Oh my god. Okay. Put my knife away. So, here on top, let's get this Velcro. And it's bright orange. I have the options of red, orange, and blue, but I do have red and orange bags already in my possession, so I thought let's get one that's ridiculously bright orange. That way if I ever yell, "Get my orange bag," there's really no mix-up. It's not my favorite color, but it serves a purpose, so I got it. And it's got these reflective bands on the sides, and very great big thick zippers. And the bottom is waterproof and reinforced. It said it takes, quote-unquote, years of abuse, which is great because I don't plan on... Oh, there's a little place to put your information in the slot right there, so if for some reason you lose it, maybe someone would be nice enough to return it, which I have a friend who lost hers, but it was actually stolen. So, inside it has these smaller pouches. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're color coded. This one is green, yellow, red, and so this, I think the reason why they don't have the stuff already in the bag repackaged is, one, I think it would be smashed, possibly in shipping, and two, I want my bag a certain way. So, inside of the bag is, well, I'm just trying to figure this out to myself. This thing pops up and gets held in the middle, like that, and it looks like this is where I'll be putting a lot of my nifty thrifty items once I pull on up the seat. There is a zipper compartment on this side, and looks like there's one on the other side. And this one here on the top is smaller and divided, while the one underneath is larger with no division in the middle. It has these two smaller handles that come up like this. Excuse me a second. Yeah. Now I know I just saw my face, but I, be completely honest with you, just tipped over a cup of water. Yeah, okay. I'll clean it up later. I just wanted to move a book. And it has this big long shoulder strap, and it has a nice padded area that even curves to go around your shoulder so it's not cutting you, which I never realized I had a problem with that until I've seen the solution. So kudos to them for thinking of that. It's great. So set this aside over here, and let's see what's in this. I also should move these because I'm going to be dragging some stuff up. So, and do a bit of cutting, a quick incision right along the side. This is really tough tape. They didn't want it coming open. It's like got fibers and stuff in it. I don't want to cut anything that's in here, so I'm trying to cut really shallow. Almost. Sorry about that. And I don't know if I'll have enough time or memory on my phone to go through everything, but I'm going to start with more of the wrapping. So this right here, we have some Ace Bandage looking things. These are actually the fabric stretchy ones that stick to themselves, and this one's more the Ace Bandage with the metal clips. So these I'd use for minor sprains and stuff like that. And then I have gauze rolls, and inside it looks like we also have some larger gauze pads. And of course, Band-Aids, because you never outgrow Band-Aids. Sure, you'll crash your car, but Band-Aids still. Triple antibiotic ointment. That's cute. That's why I'm not a nurse. Oh, ammonia inhalants. Okay, so funny thing. You think ammonia inhalants? Why would you want that? Well, breathing problems such as asthma and emphysema, so I assume these. I don't know why these are here. We haven't really used them. I don't know if agencies still use these, but I mean, I assume it's a bronchodilator, so when your little tubes inside your lungs start to spaz up, you can inhale them. It's probably got some B2 stimulating properties. This looks interesting. Oh! Transcend 15 grams of glucose, strawberry flavored, natural flavor glucose gel. Raise low blood sugar. So this only really is helpful if you have someone who's got an altered mental status and you don't know entirely what their problem is. If you have a glucometer, you can check their blood sugar. If their blood sugar is low, like getting down near 50, you might want to give them a bit of this. Because when their brain's a bit deprived of sugar, they can get a bit wonky. They can even get violent. So if you can convince them to, like, it doesn't even have to be this. A lot of people end up hating this, but if you can give them a candy bar or like a can of pop, they'll like you for that, and then eventually they'll come to and they'll be like, oh no, I did it again. They do that sometimes. Okay. emergency blanket. This I could see handy in cases of bleeding shock. The colder you are, the harder it is for your blood to clot. So I assume that's my emergency blanket because it's very, very small. I'm going to show you just how loaded up this box is. I think I might need to do like 2 videos with this. I'm going to try to go a bit faster because I'm not in my parents' house and they live in the country, and it took me all night last night to load up the video. So burn dressing. Awesome. This is immediately after burn. You have to cool the burn because even if you get them off of the stove or off of the fire or whatever, it still continues to burn. And gloves. Gotta have gloves. Probably buy more gloves. Burn shield. Minor burns, scalds, and sunburns. Okay. Finger splint. That will probably come in handy. Everyone breaks fingers, it seems. Oh, and then this is the arm version, so it's actually layered. You can see right there. I would unwrap it. It would probably get about as long as your arm, and it actually bends. So these are helpful if you have a compound fracture and the arm is bent up, because think about it, it might be more comfortable for them to not set their own bone. Leave it for the hospital, honestly. If you're going to be transporting them for the next 20 minutes, you don't want them mad, so don't mess with their broken bones. If it's not moving, if it's not severing an artery or doing damage to the muscle, then there's no really big reason why you should mess with it. Leave that for them. Okay. So, this one's just I don't like how they call it a view dressing. I guess you can now look at your boo-boo after you get it with the clear dressing. I assume it's waterproof, air resistant, so you won't want to leave it on too long. Your skin's gonna get all pruny and weird underneath. Oh, no way. They gave me a blood pressure cuff. Or, as we like to say, sphygmomanometer. No one calls it that. It's a blood pressure cuff. It will always be a blood pressure cuff, because no one knows how to pronounce the other ways. Nasal cannula. Little prongs go up their nose. These are good for 2 to 6 liters of oxygen, or anyone who doesn't breathe through their mouth. So those are good. Comes with a couple of those. And this is the classic non-rebreather mouth. This one also has, so it's got a small reservoir which you would inflate, because this will give 100% oxygen. This is for your carbon monoxide people or bleeding out people. Also has a little, I think you can attach albuterol treatment to the bottom of this, so it's multi-purpose. CPR mask, so it's just, it's about that shape. The tall part, this part goes over the nose. This is inside the case, by the way. And then put it over the person's mouth and blow. I hope it has a valve though, because sometimes if you blow too hard and you overinflate their lungs, then it goes down their esophagus and into their stomach. And if you get too much air in the stomach, it will projectile vomit up to 3 feet in the air if they're laying on their backs. So if it has a one-way valve, it'll divert it away from you. Triangle bandage with little cute clips. It's for your shoulder dislocations. Alcohol wipes. Actually, green ones are alcohol. These other ones are sting and bite pads. Okay. Really is pain and itching. Oh, good for them. Purified water. Oh, this is for flushing the eyes. Ophthalmic eye solution. Fun. Good stuff. And we have some fun things, I'm gonna actually open this right now. Okay. We have trauma shears. Actually, these look pretty good. These look like the ones you could cut through a penny with. And what else? Oh. Pupil flashlight with pen light engaged. You can even measure. They don't have a 2mm. If they have a 2mm pupils, then they're obviously overdosing on something. Tweezers. If you have a bunch of downtime when you pick class out of your people. Some bandage, scissors, and clamps. I've often, these are nice. I've often wondered, I'm like, if direct pressure doesn't stop an arterial bleed, if surgeons can use these, why can't we? If we can find the artery and just clip it off, it'll save everyone a lot of trouble. So there's that, in case you ever want to try to find your artery. Another non-rebreather mask. Oh boy, now this is a piece of equipment. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we like to call a bag mask. And it's pretty simple, actually. So, let's say your person cannot breathe on their own. Pop this out. You would never, I'll just start with just saying this, you would never ever, man, I'm just admiring this actually, there's a valve in here. Okay, so what I said about overinflating the lungs and inflating the stomach still stays true when you're using one of these. If the guy pukes, you don't want it filling this thing up because then you have to throw it out. There's a valve. There's a valve. You can also add oxygen onto this. This is the reservoir. You inflate it if you wanted to push 100% oxygen into the lungs. And this is the hosing you would attach to the oxygen tank. Hold it with the C and E grip, so that would be, this goes over the nose, over the mouth, and this actually, it's kind of this funny sticky feeling rubber. Hold it down, hold it like this, and these go under their chins. It's called the C and E grip. And then you tilt it back. I mean, we'll talk about all this stuff later, but this is pretty good. You're only gonna want to put in about 500 milliliters tops into someone's lungs. So that's barely squeezing it back. So 500 milliliters gently delivered over about 1.5 seconds into their lungs, and then pause for about 6 seconds if we're talking like an adult. But if you overventilate, you're going to end up with projectile vomiting, and change your pH of your patient's blood. I mean, they're not going to get what they need. Triangle bandage. Surgical sponges. So lots of sponges. Hopefully these, since they're surgical, they are fibrous, but they hopefully won't. They're not like paper towels where you can let you lose pieces inside your person. I mean, and then I like to call these El Cheapo stethoscopes. I'll stick with my ointment. Thank you. How generous, though. Maybe I'll keep this one in my car. I will keep this in my car. I would never keep my lip in the car. It's too precious. I'll touch on the dressing. This is big. Sterile, unless pouch is open or damaged. So, okay, I won't open it and show you. Not made with natural latex. So, no latex. Looks like it's just, it's a fabric material. These are fun. These are your OPAs, so oropharyngeal airways. So let's say someone passes out. A lot of the times they're like, let's say really passes like hits their head bad and passes out. A lot of the times their tongue will roll backwards and you'll hear some snoring sounds while they try to breathe. Pop one of these bad boys in. It's gonna go, oh yes, down the throat. So you're gonna want to check for a gag reflex before you put this in. These come in handy when we're using that bag valve mask I just showed you, because when you're pushing air into the lungs, you're also pushing their tongue in. I mean, it's impossible to swallow your tongue, but it can obstruct their airway and you're not going to be ventilating very well. You're not going to see that good chest rise up all you're looking for. Tape. Never use enough tape. Instant cold pack, just squeeze and shake. So I don't think I'll mess with these because I want to leave these for a bit. Okay. Quick stop. Blood controlling spray. Helps stop minor bleeding fast. So I'm assuming this is everything much like your major vein bleeds and arterial bleeds. Spreading any ankle. Well, alright. Blood stop. Not sure what I'm looking at. Oh, this is a tourniquet. We'll play that later. Play with that later. First aid antiseptic spray. Benzalkonium chloride, 13%. Good stuff. And last, we have a sea collar. I would rather leave this in the bag so it remains clean in case I ever need it. Or would I want to take it out of the bag so that when I need it I don't have to mess with it. I'll decide later. This part right here goes under the chin, and this will rest on the chest. This will come around and clip right there. So I like this right here. The adjustment sizes are tall, regular. No one's really regular. Everyone's either tall, short, or what it said on right now, necklace. Which you do have those people. If you are one of those people, I'm sorry. So, and then they give you this tiny little book because this will certify you in, oh my word, they're serious. Okay. I'll just keep going to school. I'm not going to quit my day job and read this book and go loose on the public with my trauma bag. So, that is the extent of the box. I'm going to set my bags up, but I don't know how much storage is left on this phone, and it would be a great starting point. Thank you all. I'm super excited to get this bag all set up and organized how I like it. And announcement. So this bag came in. It's a great day, and I got a job with a new medical transport company. It's not new. It's new to me. It's quite large actually. It's Midwest Medical, and they do transports for like between facilities, but they also have contracts with some private companies. So if they call 911, they won't get 911 dispatch. They'll actually get one of us. I'll figure out why that is, but till then. Oh, and they also supervise every event here in town, every big event. So like the fair, which just came through, and concerts, sporting events, both college and high school. So that would be fun. And then I would be going in at ground level EMT. And next I'm hoping to move up to paramedic. In 3 years, there's a chance that you could be on a flight crew. It's in a small town about 15 miles away from the city I live in, but still flight crew. How cool would that be? Anyway, dreaming big, working hard. Love to hear from you, see what you guys are up to. Thank you for watching, and be safe out there.